I know most of people have been waiting to see this live stream. We have shared this live stream on Facebook. We have shared this live stream on YouTube, and I'm trying to encourage people to join me on Facebook Live. So I mean on YouTube Live, so they can be able to ask their question. They can be able to interact with us. They can be able to ask their question to our migration agent. And this is the day that most of you have been waiting for. Most of the people have been asking. Some give us the migration agent that you used to go to Australia. Of course, here he is here with us, and he will be handling some of the questions that most of people have been asking. So kindly share this video if you can be able to. And I'm just gonna take 2 or 3 minutes to share this video to 2 or 3 people back in Kenya, and then that is how we are going to bring a lot of people to this live stream, because I believe with this live stream we are going to change a lot of people. We are going to change a lot of mentality that people have about Australia, or maybe migrating to Australia or any other country. So kindly, if you don't mind, share this video to 2 or 3 friends, and then don't mind to put your comments or to put your question on the comment section. And if you're watching us from live stream on the Facebook, we are kindly asking you to join the YouTube. On the YouTube, that's where you'll be able to ask the question and you'll be able to engage with us. So thank you guys. I can see we have a good number of people watching. So thank you so much guys for joining. I'm just gonna invite several people to continue joining us. So before we move ahead, before we wait for people to join, and as people are joining, so I'd like to give you, a chance for you to introduce yourself, Matias, and maybe have take us some few steps of who you are, how you ended up being in Australia, and yeah.
Yeah, perfect. Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah.
So my name is Matthias Eyizwa.
Yeah.
I'm an education agent. So just clarifying that. So as an education agent, we provide educational pathway to Australia. We provide the opportunity for students to study, live and work in Australia. So as we all know, Australia, Canada, UK, they all want skilled migrants, and they get this through people coming here as a student. You study in Australia, you have the opportunity to stay here on a post-study work visa, and also to apply for permanent residency. So we give you pathways to residency. So anything that has to do with education and pathway, so that is what we provide. So it's a new wave of migration. So back in the days, 10, 15, 20 years ago, people used to migrate through tourist visa. They go there and they find their means out. But right now we are changing the narratives. So as an African, if you're looking at migrating or you're looking at enhancing your education, you have to go through a study pathway. So I've been in this business for the past 12 years as an education agent. And I myself, I was once an international student in Australia. So I came here as a student myself, and as you all know, the rest has been impactful stories coming out of what we've been doing. We've helped more than 1,000 Africans to study, live, and work in Australia, and a lot of them, majority are from Kenya. So we've assisted so many Kenya, and yourself, Samuel, you're one of us.
I'm going to tell people how you
see the progress you are doing today. You know, Australia brings a lot of opportunities. Just like the popular saying, you know, living the American dream. For Australia, it brings opportunities beyond a dream. It's a reality. You get here as a student, you start living your best life. You don't really need to wait to become an Australian citizen. It's an equal society for all. So that has been my motivation to help more Africans to access this. So that's a little bit about myself. Then about my company now. So OAA Study has grown from a single education agency back in Nigeria to we have office in Australia, as you know. We have office in the Philippines. We even have an office in Nepal. We
Yeah.
have in Kenya, we have in South Africa, we have in Botswana and Ghana. So we help people through these offices, and we are one of the best out there. You know, we are reliable.
Yeah.
We've been out there for some time now. So we work with several Australian universities and
Okay.
colleges.
Yeah.
We've won several awards as top African agent, African
Yeah.
best agent.
Yeah.
We've been delivering in and out. Even during COVID, we've been getting student visas granted. We've been
Okay.
supporting students to study online before the
Mm-hmm.
border opens. So
Mm-hmm.
we are a very innovative education agency. So that is who we are as an education agency.
Okay, okay. Oh, yes. So I can see we have people joining us. If you're joining us from Facebook, kindly flip and join us from YouTube so we can be able to accommodate maybe your question if you have a question that you'd like to ask our migration agent. And as I told you guys, this is the migration agent that assisted me to come to Australia. And we'll be handling some of the questions that most of you have been asking me, and you guys know that I've not been able to answer most of the questions that you've been asking. But today we have a registered migration agent. Madias, are you there?
Yes, I'm here with you, please.
Yeah, this the camera. Yeah. So, guys, as I'm telling you that the migration agent you've been asking, you've been pushing me to give you the migration agent that I used to come to Australia. And I was telling you that we wanted to grow our audience fast so we can be able to bring the migration agent. But you guys insisted. We have a lot of people who've been pushing us to give the migration agent. So thank you so much for those who've been pushing, and we can't wait anymore. He's here and he's going to answer most of the questions that most of you have been asking, and especially people from Kenya. And like you said, Madias, I'm one of your students who came to Australia through your company. And just to give a bit of clarification, you said you have offices in Kenya.
Yes.
Okay, okay, yes. Because I don't know if it's the same office that I used to come to
No,
Australia.
no, it's a different office now. The office we have in Kenya
Yeah.
is in Kitengela.
Oh, Kitengela.
Yes, we've moved to Kitengela now, not that same office in. So we are now in Kitengela.
Okay.
So you can reach us. I will share our contact details. You can
Yeah,
go to our
exactly.
website, oaastudy.com. You go to
Yeah.
contact us. You
Yeah.
see our various office location.
Yeah.
And we have a very bigger office space in Kitengela where students can prepare for online classes, do so many things. We
Yeah.
provide support. Very beautiful office in Kitengela. So
Okay. Is it Marius, do you only bring people to Australia, or there are other countries out there that you take people, or
yeah, Canada. We are also very big in Canada.
Yeah.
We started Canada last year and we've done very well with Canada, sending students to Canada. And
Okay.
also the UK, if you have students who are of interest to the UK, we
Okay.
send them. But if I have to give a preference to any Kenyans today, the
Yeah.
first preference will be for them to consider Australia.
Okay.
For obvious reasons, Australia weather is quite familiar with, similar to what we have in Africa.
Yeah.
And the winter is not so harsh like Canada.
Yeah.
Imagine you go to Canada in winter. The first 4 months while you're in Canada,
Yeah.
you'll be struggling with the weather. You'll
Yeah.
be trying to survive the weather. But in Australia,
Yeah.
you come here in winter, within 2 months, you've even gotten a job.
Yeah.
So it
That's
takes you, it's very easy to settle in Australia compared to Canada. So it depends on student interests. But
okay.
as an education agent operating from Australia,
Yeah.
our first preference always will be for students to consider coming to Australia.
Yeah.
Although the borders are closed for now, but
Yeah.
if students are patient,
Yeah.
able to start their course online, get their visa, they can come to Australia when the border opens next year. But if they are not patient, they want to go abroad, then we look at Canada.
Okay.
So we are very big in Canada as well. And I've been to Canada myself. I've
Yeah.
met with my students who are studying in Canada.
Yeah.
So Canada is a very good country. The pathway to residency is pretty
Yeah.
much straightforward.
Yeah.
So than Australia. So Canada, it's good. So wherever you want to go to as a student, we are here to support you.
Oh, fair enough, fair enough. Yeah, yeah, I saw you in Canada. There was sometimes I saw you in Canada, and I knew that you are also working out with the, with the schools there, and yeah, so that is it. And guys, just to remind you, if you're watching us from Facebook, I'm kindly asking you to join the YouTube live, because that's where you'll be able to ask the question, and I'll be able to see the question on my end, and I'll be able to forward the question to Madias. Uh, just to let you know, Madias is one of the migration agents that I used to come to Australia. They were working together, and he'll be clarifying with us if they are still working together with the group of Kenyans that he was working with. Of course, he's still working with Kenyans because he have got an office in Kenya. So, for those who have been asking a lot of questions, come here. This is the high time that you have the chance to ask the question. So, kindly join us and forward your question. We'll be waiting to hear your question here. So, Madias, there is this big question that people normally ask when they think about student visa, and that is, can we get the cheap schools, especially to begin with, so that sometimes it's very expensive to come from Africa. You understand? When you put the money together, or when you consider how much you're going to spend along the process from Africa, sometimes it's very, very expensive. Do you have some cheap schools that some people can use, to come here, and then when they get here, they can settle, and then they can start, they can use that platform to maybe to improve, or to go to another, uni or to college, depending on their needs.
Yes, we do.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, as you understood clearly, international education is expensive,
Yeah.
and Australia being an expensive country to live in and work. At
Yeah.
the same time, the lifestyle in Australia it's good. So this thing costs money.
Mm-hmm.
But one major factor why it looks so expensive to students is
Yeah.
because of the exchange rates.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay,
Yeah.
Australian have a very higher exchange rate compared to Kenya.
Mm-hmm.
So as an education agent, we
Yeah.
assess the circumstances of the students
Mm-hmm.
so that we can prefer or provide a solution to them that
Yeah.
can get them to Australia.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes some of those solutions might not
Mm-hmm.
always be the cheapest option for them. I'll give
Mm-hmm.
you an example now.
Yeah.
If you're a 37 years old Kenya, for example,
Yeah.
you have a bachelor in environmental science,
Mm-hmm.
and you've been working as an environmental officer for the past 12 years.
Yeah.
Coming to Australia for you to prove that you're a genuine student.
Mm-hmm.
Even though Australia knows that you come here, you may want to stay, the government want you to stay.
Mm-hmm.
But when assessing your student visa, they need to ensure your purpose of coming here is a student's purpose to study
Yeah.
and go back to Kenya.
Yeah.
That is what they know. Even though you
Mm-hmm.
have later on, you change your mind, you want to contribute to Australia, you want to remain, because the laws allow you to do that.
Mm-hmm.
So we need to make sure students
Mm-hmm.
do what they call academic and career progression
Mm-hmm.
to get the visa. So that is the first thing we consider.
Mm-hmm.
We don't just consider that, oh, you want to come to Australia, this is a cheap college, come with this. No, we want to get visas for you.
Mm-hmm.
Because a visa refusal is going to
Yeah.
affect you, the student,
Yeah.
it's going to affect we, the education agent, and it will affect the university or the
Mm-hmm.
college.
Yeah.
So to avoid that situation, as a
Yeah.
qualified education agent counselor,
Yeah.
I have to make sure that students make the right decision
Mm-hmm.
when it comes to choosing a course or choosing a college.
Okay.
So back to the example I was giving,
Yeah.
the student who is 37 years old, Bachelor
Yeah.
of Environmental Management, and working as an environmental officer for 12 years,
Yeah.
it will be ideal that we get the student a course relating to environment at master's level,
Yeah. That's true.
a course relating to conservation, relating to safety,
Mm-hmm.
health and safety, a course relating to management,
Mm-hmm.
okay?
Yeah.
Because they have been there for 12 years, they will be getting into managerial level.
Mm-hmm.
So with such students, we'll be looking at a master program for them,
Okay.
okay?
Yeah.
And the master program we have to be either Masters of Environmental Management,
Mm-hmm.
Masters of Environmental Science,
Mm-hmm.
Masters of Business Administration, and
Yeah.
MBA.
Mm-hmm.
So this gives them the opportunity to come to Australia as a genuine student. Then now,
Okay.
when we look at these three options,
Mm-hmm.
we've identified that a master is what is appropriate.
Mm-hmm.
Then we have several universities in Australia and colleges
Mm-hmm.
offering this.
Mm-hmm.
So we have some college that offers MBA,
Mm-hmm.
okay,
Mm-hmm.
for $14,000 a year,
Mm-hmm.
Australian dollars.
Mm-hmm.
We have some universities that
Mm-hmm.
offers Masters of Environment Management
Mm-hmm.
for $30,000 a year.
Mm-hmm.
We have some that offer the same course for
Mm-hmm.
$36,000 a year.
Mm-hmm.
So with this information,
Mm-hmm.
we now look at the student, okay,
Mm-hmm.
we identify master is appropriate for you,
Mm-hmm.
but because you want something affordable,
Yeah.
you may consider the MBA. It's within your budget.
Mm-hmm.
An MBA is a general course.
Mm-hmm.
Anyone can do an MBA.
Mm-hmm.
Once you've been working in an organization for more than 6 years,
Mm-hmm.
there's potential you will become a manager.
Yeah, that's
So
true.
you need the managerial skills.
Mm-hmm.
You need the operational skills,
Yeah.
the business development skills, or you want to go and set up your farm.
Mm-hmm.
You want to go into agribusiness in Kenya.
Yeah.
You want to go into consultancy. So
Mm-hmm.
the MBA will prepare students for that. So
Okay.
in this regard,
Mm-hmm.
an MBA will be an affordable course option for the
Mm-hmm.
students. So
Okay.
I hope I've been able to give you an insight how we
Yeah.
advise students and guide them to make
Exactly.
sure we give them the outcome they want.
Well,
Back in
well.
the days, some
Mm-hmm.
other agent may go and say, diploma, go and do diploma of management.
Mm-hmm.
It's management, but it does not guarantee you get a visa. But with an MBA,
Yeah.
the chances, the odds of the visa grant, it's quite high. Thank you.
Wow. So it depends on the cost and the age here is a very big factor when we talk about coming to study, and depending on which course that you want to do, and again how much you wanna invest on your studies. Is that what you mean?
Yes, that's correct.
Well, just to give a shout out to people who are watching us, and those of you who have already started sending their question, thank you so much. And I can see your question, but I'm yet to start letting Madias answer the question. But I'm kindly asking those who are watching our live stream from Facebook, from Motembei Live, from my Facebook Live, and from any other live stream on Facebook where it is been shared, kindly join our YouTube channel, that is at Real Life Abroad. On that YouTube channel, you'll be able to ask your question, and we'll be able to answer your question, because at the moment we can only concentrate on the questions that are coming on the YouTube live. So the link for my YouTube, or you can just search Real Life Abroad as the screen, as the name written on my screen. So kindly go to YouTube and join us on the YouTube section. Put your question there, and we'll be able to answer your question. Madias is here to answer all of the questions that most of you have been asking me. And as you know, I told you guys I'm not a migration agent, and the information that I give, it's only based on my experience and based on my knowledge. Madias is a registered migration agent. He takes people to Australia, he takes people to Canada, he takes people to UK and other student destinations around the world. And he has been, helping a lot of people. I being one of them. I'm one of the, I'm one of the people that came here in Australia through Madias. So, guys, if you can be able to join our live stream from YouTube and put your question over there, we'll be able to handle those questions in a while. Those of you who are watching from Motembei Live, kindly join us on Real Life Abroad. And when you get there, make sure you subscribe before you send your question. But anyway, send your question, and Madias will be able to answer those questions. So there is other thing that people have been asking Madias, and that is about bank statement. When you have to show that you are able to take care of yourself when you're coming to Australia. So would you talk something, or would you say something about that? You are on mute. Hi, Marius, can you hear us? So guys, if you can be able to join our our YouTube live, and you join us through the YouTube Real Life Abroad, and ask the question there. Put your question on the comment section, and we'll be able to answer your question. Thank you so much for those who are watching. We can see a lot of people are watching on Motembe Live, on my Facebook Live, and on our YouTube. We have several. If all of you can come to Real Life Abroad YouTube channel and ask your question over there, or maybe if you have any concern, you'd like to know anything about coming to Australia, or going to Canada, or going to UK, that would be a very good opportunity. Madias, are you back? You are on mute. We can't hear you. Not yet. Yeah, so guys, we are waiting. This is we can't hear you. Are you able to, maybe you can log out and come in again? Would you try that one? You log out and come in again. Yeah. So guys, thank you so much. Today we have registered migration agent. He's a Nigerian, and he's based here in Australia. And he was working with a group of Kenyans when I was coming to Australia, and they still work together. They still got a group of people that they work together. He got an office back in Kenya, and today he's answering most of the questions that most of you have been asking. Madias, are you okay now? I don't know what happened to your audio because we cannot hear you. Guys, just bear with us. This is technology. Yeah. Guys, you just gotta bear with us. Madias is going to fix on his end, and then he's going to answer some of the questions. And I can see people are sending the questions here, and trust me, we are going to go through all these questions, and I'm hoping that we'll be able to answer your question. And you guys are allowing us. You guys allow us to speak in English because Madias is from Nigeria. He cannot speak in Swahili.
Yeah, I know.
Welcome back. So you guys are going to allow us to speak in English because Madias don't know how to speak in Swahili. I know he can speak some few words in Swahili, but so Madias, we were talking about the bank statement. Most people have been asking about the bank statement. How to go about the bank statement.
Okay, very good question. Regarding bank statements,
yeah,
there are several universities in Australia and colleges that are level 1. So Kenya is a level 3 country. What that means, if you're going to a level 1 school, you don't require bank statements. Okay?
Yeah.
You don't require bank statements. You don't require bank statements if you're going to a level 1 institution.
Okay.
So, but at the same time, immigration has the discretion to still ask you for bank statements if they want to. So we currently do have universities we work with that you won't require to provide bank statement, especially if you are starting online. It increases your chances of the visa grants
Yeah.
So if anyone has an issue with bank statements, it's better they start online.
Mm-hmm.
That way, it shows that you're a genuine student. You
Yeah.
can afford the cost of studying because you've already enrolled and you've
Mm-hmm.
started online. So,
Mm-hmm.
so that is one way to avoid the issue of the bank statement requirement, which can be a bit lump sum or a bit
Mm-hmm.
difficult to provide.
Yeah.
Sometimes you may need to provide 45,000 Australian dollars
Yeah.
or 55,000, depending on the school or the course you are going for. But what
Okay.
we try to do, we help our students with the process of making sure we apply for schools that are level one
Mm-hmm.
university. So the
Mm-hmm.
requirement for bank statements will not be an issue.
Okay. So there are schools that do not require bank statement during the application process.
That's correct. Yeah.
Oh, fair enough. Because that was a very big question. Most of people have been asking about the bank statement and how to waiver the bank statement or how they can go about it. Because sometimes you understand when you're coming from Africa, of course, having $45,000 lying in your bank account sometimes is very hard. So guys, at least you can understand that, and this is just a brief information we are trying to give here on this live stream. And I hope that after this live stream you're going to inbox Madias. I've included the details of how you can inbox Madias on the on my YouTube description part. I've included his website and his email. So if you guys can go there, send him an email, have a direct conversation with him. He's a very genuine guy. He got an office in Kenya. And Madias has been in Kenya several times. I remember meeting you, Madias, the first time in
Yes.
2016 in Kenya.
Yes. In
So
2016 January, yes.
yeah, and I've mentioned to you guys that Madias is one of the reason. Is one of the agents that I used to come to Australia. Well, the reason why I'm saying he's one of the agent because he's working with a group of Kenyans. He got an office in Kenya, and he's kind of working with a group of Kenyans who, when you're in Kenya, you need a point of contact where you're gonna drop your documents, where you need someone to talk to when you're in Kenya, and that's why he have an office in Kenya. So that's why I chose Madias, and he helped me to find the school. So when I came to Australia, the school that I went to, I was thinking it was found by Kenyans, but your name is your name Madias is the one that was on the wall. They were asking, are these a student of Madias? And we say, okay, yeah, yeah, yeah. So guys, thank you so much. If you're joining us from Facebook, if you're watching us from Facebook Live, I'm kindly asking you to go on the YouTube live stream. That's where you'll be able to ask your question. That is where you'll be able to comment. That's where we'll be able to answer your question. And I know you guys have a lot of questions, and I'll just oh shit, my camera. Sorry. I'll just start going through some of the questions that people are asking here, Madias, and
Okay.
and I also give a shout out to people who are watching us. I have Steven. He's saying right on time here in Kenya. Thank you so much. I have Grace. She's saying thanks a lot, Sam. Continue doing good job. Thank you so much. I have Paul Waidaka. Thank you, Sam. Thank you so much, Waidaka, for joining our live stream. And we have DB. Instead of online class, can I defer admission? And which course can I do for PR? This is
Oh,
your question, Madias. Yeah.
thank you. So, yes, you can always defer your admission
Yeah.
if you don't want to start online. So that's always available for you to do that. But it's just that it delays your visa processing. If you don't have a visa yet and you keep deferring, it means you have to keep changing your confirmation.
You gone on mute, Madias. Sorry, we can't hear you. We can't hear you. You're still on mute. Guys, you just gotta bear with us. This is our first live stream with the migration agent, and soon we are going to make this a habit where we'll be able to, where we'll be coming live every now and then. And we will be answering your question. And you just gotta bear with us because today we are not speaking in Swahili, our Kenyan language, because Madias is a Nigerian and he works a lot with Kenyans. He got a lot of Kenyans students here in Australia and other countries as well. So welcome back, Madias.
Yeah, thank you for that. Sorry about that. So
It's all
regarding
right.
the
Yeah,
deferment, as you
yeah,
said, if you don't want to study online, you can defer,
yeah,
but just take note the implication on your visa.
yeah.
And when you keep deferring, it does affect the processing of your visa.
Okay.
So the best advice in that regards is for you to actually commence your study online. You don't have to study full study load.
Mm-hmm.
You can study one or two subjects. And we even currently have a scholarship
Mm-hmm.
where we are giving students to make them to start online, 70% scholarship. So,
Wow.
so that's one option you can look at.
Mm-hmm.
The second thing you need to do regarding deferment now,
Mm-hmm.
if you want to defer, you need to just factor a lot of issues when it comes to your bank statements.
Mm-hmm.
When you keep deferring, you may, and if the school requires bank statements, they may want you to bring an updated document. So you
Mm-hmm.
go through all of those stress all over if you've not lodged your visa.
Mm-hmm.
So just take note of those things.
Mm-hmm.
Regarding courses that leads to PRO, so many courses leads to PRO. I'll tell you a few of them.
Mm-hmm.
Number one is nurse. To become a registered nurse in Australia, it leads to PRO.
Mm-hmm.
To become a teacher in Australia leads to PRO, but you
Mm-hmm.
need English, IELTS 8.0 for speaking and listening to become a teacher,
Mm-hmm.
IELTS 7.0 in reading and writing to
Mm-hmm.
become a teacher. So
Mm-hmm.
that's an average of 7.5. To become a registered nurse,
Mm-hmm.
you need IELTS 7.0 each of the band.
Mm-hmm.
We also have other occupations like engineering. If you're
Mm-hmm.
an engineer, you can use that for residency.
Mm-hmm.
ICT, software engineer, business analyst, digital
Mm-hmm.
analyst. So many things you can do in ICT can give you residency. We
Okay.
also have community service.
Mm-hmm.
If you do a course in community service as a welfare worker, youth worker,
Mm-hmm.
you are able to get a residency through that pathway.
Mm-hmm.
We also have child care. If you study a course to be a child care worker,
Mm-hmm.
you can also get residency through that pathway as well.
Mm-hmm.
So several of them, we have other eye science courses like medical doctors,
Mm-hmm.
uh, optometrics, and dentists,
Mm-hmm.
and we have construction project manager, we have bricklayer,
Mm-hmm.
we have electrician,
Mm-hmm.
plumber,
Mm-hmm.
stonemason,
Mm-hmm.
welder, so many
Mm-hmm.
occupations. It's on the
Wow.
skilled list. You can study and become a permanent residency through
Mm-hmm.
that way. You understand? So
Yeah.
these are courses that can lead occupation basically. So
Mm-hmm.
depending on what you study now, if you want to be a nurse, you either do a diploma of nursing or a bachelor of nursing.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to be a community worker, you do a bachelor of community service or a
Mm-hmm.
diploma of community service as a pathway. You want to be a childcare worker,
Mm-hmm.
diploma in early childhood education or a bachelor of early childhood education.
Mm-hmm.
So you look at those options basically. All of this can help you.
Okay. You have mentioned about diploma of nursing, which is relatively cheaper to
Can you
come
hear
to
me?
study. Yeah, I can hear you. You have mentioned about the diploma of nursing, which is relatively cheaper compared to registered nurse. So, is that one leading to permanent residence as well?
Yeah, diploma of nursing, yes, as an enrolled nurse.
Okay, okay,
As an enrolled nurse, you can get residency through that
yeah,
state sponsorship, or you can get through regional sponsorship. It's also on the skilled list.
okay. So, DB, I hope your question has been answered. If you'd like to clarify more, or if there is any other question that you'd like to ask, you can also put in the comment section. Thank you so much for those who are watching us live. Thank you so much for those who are watching from Motembe TV on the Facebook. Kindly, if you can, guys, kindly join our live stream on our YouTube channel at Real Life Abroad. And that way you'll be able to ask the question. You'll be able to, to engage us lively here on YouTube, because sometimes on Facebook we may not be able to answer your question. So if you can be able to join our YouTube live, that would be great. And kindly ask your question, because you guys have been asking me a lot of questions when I come live to Metembe TV. You guys do ask a lot of questions, and I think this is a high time that you should ask this question to the, to our migration agent, and he's going to answer all of you. Shout out to Malik Hadi. You're saying thanks, very very much, nice bro. Thanks a lot. Paul Waidiaka, do OAA have cross connection for scholarship with the universities they source student for? That is for
Yes,
you,
we
Matt.
do. Yes,
Yeah.
we do. We currently have a 70% scholarship with Torrance University, Australia.
Yeah.
And the 70% scholarship allows students to enroll this September. So it's for September intake and other subsequent intake as well. So it allows you to enroll September.
Yeah.
You get 70% off the courses you do online. Then when you get to Australia in February next year, or anytime you get to Australia, the scholarship will change, because you're going to be studying on campus. So you're going to be getting between 15% to 30%, depending on the campus and the courses. But currently it's 70% to start online and 15% on campus. And this does changes each time. So if you are interested to take advantage of this scholarship, it's a massive savings. I'll give you an indication of the tuition fee. Normally, you are looking at $22,000 a year, and you're getting 70% off, which means you're only paying $6,600. So $22,000, $6,600, it's a big savings.
Yeah,
you start online with 3 subjects, and your visa comes out, you can decide to do more subjects while you're online. And this also will not affect your post-study work visa. When you come to Australia, you still get post-study work visa. So it's a wise way to start your journey on time and key into the scholarship that is available. The entry requirement for the scholarship is the same thing as the admission requirement. Once you get an admission, you get the scholarship. We just need your KCSE for bachelor students and your resume. That's all we need. For master students, we need your KCSE, your bachelor degree, or even a diploma with 7 years work experience. We can get you a package for masters.
Okay. And just to clarify, Madias, is this 70% scholarship applying for diploma students? Because
yes,
can we
they
get
do have diploma
students to come to? I understand Torrance University, they got a connection with other college. I think Education. I don't know if they work together.
Correct. That's correct.
So are they also giving the 70% scholarship to diploma students as well?
That's correct. They are, but not for nursing. Okay, nursing is full fee.
Oh, nursing is full.
If they want to do nursing, nursing is full fee.
Even though
because
they are going
nursing
to
cannot be done online. Nursing, you have to come to Australia to do it, and there's no scholarship on nursing because of the requirement to do. But one course they can do is community service, Bachelor of Community Service or Diploma of Community Service to package. And one other thing we also do, which some Kenyans might not be familiar with it, it's called recognition of prior learning. So if you have a work experience in Kenya and you don't have a qualification for it, we can use your work experience to get you a qualification. Let's say you are working in community service back in Kenya, or you even have a diploma in community service and you've been doing a lot of community work for the past 7 years. We can get you a diploma of community service in Australia for about $3,000. And we use that to get you 1 year credit off university. You get 8 subjects off.
Wow.
So you only do 2 years bachelor. You save about $22,000. So we get you 1 year off by just paying $3,000. We get you a diploma based on your previous work experience and qualification. We get you an Australian diploma of community service. You use that to get 1 year off in Bachelor of Community Service in Australia. So it's a big savings. We find every way to save for our students.
I also didn't I didn't know about the recognition of prior learning as well. So that's a huge saving for you Kenyans. If you'd like to know more about how you can, depending on whichever area that you've been working on, or depending on the job that you've been doing in Kenya, you can get the recognition of prior learning, and that will get you a massive saving when you come to Australia to continue your studies. And for more information, you're just gonna inbox Mathias. Mathias is very open, and if you cannot be able to inbox Mathias, then you'll be able to visit his office. He has got office in Kitengela, of which we are going to put the details on the office. But the most important thing is to inbox him on the website. He got a website which I've included on this live stream on the description part. You can use that live stream to get his contact. Just give him a message, give him an email, and he will direct you to to his office in Kitengela. Mathias is the agent that he was one of the agents that I used to come to Australia, and he was working, and he still works closely with a group of Kenyans. Mathias has been in Kenya for several times, and here in Australia, he reads a lot of international students from Kenya, and not only Kenya, all the way from Africa. We also have people following us from other parts of Africa. So if you are watching us from different countries, you can also ask, if Mathias has got, an office from your country, because I understand he has got several offices from, from different countries in Africa. So guys, thank you so much for those who are watching. If you guys are watching from Facebook Live, I'm kindly encouraging you to join the live stream on the YouTube. So you can be able to ask your question, and Mathias will be so kind to answer your question. So going on with our question, DB, do you have office in Nigeria? And please, we need contact details. DB, I have included the contact details of Mathias on the description part. If you can just scroll down the description part, you'll see the email and the website I've included there. Kindly inbox him from that website. Paul Wediaka, do you have internship programs like one in Germany, nursing college?
Yes, there's internship as part of the studies in Australia, but normally it's called placements. Okay, you do it as part of the study. But to answer your question now, if you're looking at coming to Australia for internship alone, yes, we do have that. We normally do that through training visa 408. But because of the restriction right now, that is not being processed. It's the only student visa being processed is student visa. Okay? If you want to come for internship and you're an existing student in Kenya, that is another pathway to come to Australia. But we are currently not processing that right now because the visas are not being processed for that. It's only student visa that are being processed.
Wow, I didn't know about that. So someone studying in Kenyan university can opt to come for internship here.
Correct. We have that as well. So it's a training visa. It started recently, just 2019. And we've not been focusing much on that. But if there are people they are very young, genuine students, we'll get it for them.
Wow. That's so good. So, Paul Wediaka, I hope your question has been answered. We have another question. Where is your office located in Kitengela? Specific and contact, please. Let's see.
I'll give that to you. I'll give you the exact address now.
Yeah, exactly. I will include that in the description part. But you guys, if you can be able to.
In Kitengela is in room 2, first floor, Green Icehouse, next to Zulu Hotel. along Namanga Road, Kitengela, Kajiado County. And the phone number is 07 00 230 334. And the second number is 0786 125 185.
Wow. I will include that. Madias, when you finish the live stream, you'll be able to send those details, and I'll be
Right now,
including them.
you're getting that right now. I'm sending that to you now.
Yeah, I will include them in the description part so people can see.
Yeah, I've just sent that to you on your WhatsApp now.
Yeah, guys, I got these details, but because I don't know how I can interrupt this live stream, so I'll just keep it with me, and then I'll edit the video, and I'll include them in the description part.
Sure.
So thank you so much for the question that you are helping. I mean, the question that you are answering. Actually, you are answering a lot of questions that I also didn't know. There are a lot of things that people can use, and a lot of pathways that people can use to come here in Australia. It's not only like a student visa that we are talking about, but today we are trying to focus on the student visa because that is one of the easiest way, as far as I understand. Is it, Madias?
That's correct. That's correct. And we are very good at it. We are the best when it comes to providing solutions. We've done so many solutions for so many Kenyans, difficult cases. We've helped them. You know, I'm proud of the work we've done in Kenya. I'm proud of the achievements, the life we've changed, the family we've changed. We've done a lot. We've helped so many Kenyans to come to Australia, and that for us is a legacy. And my previous partner in Kenya, who worked very closely with me, Joseph Ungachu. And we did a lot. We did a lot for Kenyans. We helped them, we supported them. And now we have a new set of partners we are working with in Kitengela. And we are not just those education agencies you see that want to be flashy. We are not in the big areas of Kenya. We are in Kitengela. We want to help people. And I'm working closely with Samson. Samson is a pastor in Australia. Yes, in Kenya. Is one of my students as well. He is the director in that office in Kenya at the same time with Julia. So Julia is working closely with me in Kenya. We got another staff called Johnson. So they are all working with us. And even during COVID, we never closed down. We kept paying salary, paying rent. Our office kept going on in Kenya. And we just want you to know that we are your solution maker. We are interested in your success. We are interested in you becoming very successful in life. Because we've been through that journey ourselves. You know, so you should contact the right people that are passionate about what. Even though if Kitengela looks far to you, work with us electronically. If you are in Eldoret, if you are far away, in Machako County or different part of Kenya, Nairobi, contact us digitally. Let's follow the advantage of digital technology. We can do everything without you coming to the office. You send your document via email, you chat us up on WhatsApp, we give you those advice. All the records are there. And we've done very well. You know, we've gone in and out to provide solutions for Kenyans. And I must tell you, we are very proud of our achievements. We are proud of the success in the lives of young Kenyans we brought to Australia. Today, most of them are married, you know, like yourself.
Like me.
Today, most of them, they have land in Kenya. One thing about my Kenya students, they buy land a lot. They build houses. Most of them are very successful back in Kenya. They are doing very well. They've brought their family, their cousins. You know, don't keep quiet about this. It's a great country. Australia is not the final destination. You come here, you empower yourself, you can go back to Kenya and make huge impacts. Most of them are doing it. You know, I've seen several successful Kenya. I met a Kenya guy recently who opened an Australian style barbing salon in Kenya. Very beautiful structure. You know, I've seen several students with successful stories. And we also see those who have gone into marrying Mozongo, having beautiful kids,
That's true.
mixture,
Yeah.
increasing Kenya presence,
Yeah.
becoming future athletes in Australia, because you people coming here, you become the future athletes representing Australia,
That's
become the
true.
future ambassadors, become the
Yeah.
future politicians in
Yeah.
Australia.
Yeah.
So Australia is very good. So I want to encourage you to take up your dream. It's not about living it. Wake up from your dream and come and live your best life in Australia. It's not a dream, it's a life.
What I normally tell people, sometimes it's not about just hearing or getting information. Sometimes just try, give it a go, because there are two things involved when you want to succeed. One is to fail, and one is to just sit down and wait for the failure, and the other one is to give it a go, either to succeed or to fail. So you cannot succeed if you have not given it a go, if you have not
That's
decided to.
correct.
So what I normally tell people, just go there. Getting information or even visiting those offices, it will be for free. Even contacting Mathias, getting his contact and contacting him on the email or through the website, it will be for free. He will not charge you anything. But when you guys start the process, or when Mathias give you more information or detailed information on how you can go to Australia or how you can go to Canada, that's when you guys are going to, to decide to go into, into agreement, or how you guys are going to go about it. And I'm pretty sure Mathias is going to solve your problem. Most of you have been asking me, Sam, how did you went to Australia? You are just a village boy. You didn't have a lot of money. Of course I didn't. And through these guys, they helped me. They put everything together. They helped me to put my document together. You can imagine, being, living in Kenya. Sometimes you don't have a good background. Sometimes you're trying to pull documents from here and there. And these guys were able to compile all those documents, put my information all together, and help me to run the visa. 5 years down the line, I'm in Australia. And now I'm bringing Mathias so that he can be able to help some of the Kenyans that have been asking this question. And some of you just think about, Australia it's all about money. Sometimes it's not about money. Sometimes it's about your mindset, what you want, and think about what you are going to achieve. Don't just sit down and think, I just want to sit down and just go to Australia one day. I'll just wake up and find myself in Australia. That one is not going to happen. You have to do something. You have to give it a step. You have to give it a go, and then the rest will happen. Someone have just said Kitengela office at Green Ice Building. I think this guy knows your office.
Very good. Thank you.
Yeah. Grace Wamoyo, Unbegging, why have you been waiting for this match? Good vibes. Wow, thank you so much, Grace. Engineer Abdraham. Engineer. No, he said, hi guys. Where can I reach? Engineer, I have included the details of migration agent on the description part. I have included the email. You can contact him through the email. Where can I reach you apart from YouTube? Engineer, I have included the details of immigration agents. This YouTube is is not migration agent. I'm just up here to help a lot of Kenyans who have been asking me how they can come to Australia or how I came to Australia. Because some of the questions that most of you have been asking me, I've not been able to answer. That's why I decided to bring the migration agent that helped me to come to Australia. The reason why I didn't share the details of the migration before is because I wanted him to come live himself to give us these details and tell us if he's still going on with the migration things, because I didn't know. I needed to know that I needed that information to come from his mouth. So that's why I didn't share this detail before. And now that we can hear from him, now at least we have we have information that that will help us to scale our journey. Can you speak more about master scholarship, more so in ICT genre? This is Lampo Rack.
Yes, thank you for that. As I said, we have 70% scholarship for Torrens University, Australia. And Torrens has some very exciting scholarship and in ICT. So they have courses like Masters of Software Engineering, Artificial Intelligence, This is also on the skilled migration list, and you get guaranteed job outcome. ICT is growing.
You are mute. Guys, you just gonna bear with us because sometimes this live stream, we are working from different areas. We have not been able to come live together because COVID. We are still under COVID lockdown, and that's why Matias is in his house and I'm in my house, so we cannot be able to to come together. But I'm hoping that he's going to answer all of the questions that most of you have been asking, and yeah, Matias is
So,
back. Yeah.
Torrance University has some exciting scholarship for ICT. Okay, 70% scholarship, and you can look at courses like Masters of Software Engineering with specialization in artificial intelligence. This is on the skilled migration list. You can get permanent residency with it, and there's guaranteed employment outcome for students who studied software engineering. ICT is a growing demand globally. So if you're very good at it, you can do it. The same Masters of Software Engineering, they have cloud computing as a specialization. So these are two wonderful specializations in partnership with IBM and AWS Academy. You can do these great courses and have a great career outcome. They also have Masters of Business Information System. If you want to become a data analyst, a business analyst, ICT business analyst, you can look at these courses. One other unique course they do have in Torrance is Masters of Digital Transformation and Creative Intelligence. So these are people who go into startups. You set up a venture, you make a whole lot difference. These courses can make huge impact in the lives of students. So what I would like you to know about this, ICT course is good. So there's scholarship available. You can contact us and it's 70% off to start online when you complete in Australia.
Fair enough, guys. You can hear that there's a lot of scholarship. Like I mentioned to you guys, sometimes there are scholarship, but people don't know. So these are some of the opportunities that are there for the scholarship, and I hope you guys are going to grab them because they don't last for a long time. They only last for a couple of months, and then they are all gone. And they are, if you are Kenyan or you're African and you don't take this scholarship, trust me, other students from other countries, China, India, mention them all the way from Middle East, Asian countries. They are looking for this scholarship and they grab them like you never know. So I would highly encourage Kenyans, if you're thinking about scaling your education to Australia or going to Canada or going to anywhere else, just consider some of this scholarship, because when they talk about 70% scholarship, that's not small amount of money, guys. You have a lot of savings there. That's a lot of savings, so think about that. Thank you so much, Samir. Thank you so much. Anafi is telling I'm watching live from Kenya. Thank you so much, Anafi. I'm just gonna check on something here. So, Nur Yusuf, I'm animal health management graduate. Which is the right university to do MSc animal production in Australia, and what is the cost? That is for you, Madias.
Okay, good. Thank you for that. So, animal management graduates are looking at doing MSc. We have a very wonderful course for that and scholarship. We have 30% scholarship. University of New England in Armidale, one of the best university in regional Australia. You can do an MSc in scientific studies, and you specialize in something in this field or in agricultural science. You can have your specialization in animal production. They have a very good course option. It comes with 30% scholarship. That is going to reduce your tuition fee to about $20,000 a year. In addition of that, it comes with 1 year accommodation scholarship. So this is one of the unique universities that have on-campus student residents. So you feel like you're studying in those local universities back in Kenya, where there's hostels, student hostels, and all of those things.
Yeah.
So if you want to do that, chat us up on our WhatsApp. and we can help you with the process. For this university,
Mm-hmm.
you don't need IELTS for admission, okay?
Mm-hmm.
But you're going to need IELTS for the visa lodgement. You need IELTS 6.0.
Mm-hmm.
And secondly, you're going to need bank statements. You need about $53,000
Mm-hmm.
in bank statements. But 45,000 with the fee you paid will
Mm-hmm.
also be enough. So you're going to need bank statements, and you don't even have to start online with this one. The scholarship is available for on campus throughout the program. You can choose to start February next year or July next year. So that is available. Initial expenses is going to be about $10,000 deposit to get your confirmation of enrollment. Then your visa, insurance, and the processing is going to spend additional $3,000. So you're looking at about $13,000 Australian dollars for the University of New England to accept and lodge your visa. So it's a great outcome for this one.
Wow! And for those Kenyans who are asking, what is 13,000 Australian dollar? Is close to around 900 to 1 million Kenya shillings, of which is a very good deal coming to university. To be honest, coming to university with less than a million or with around 1 million Kenya shilling, guys, that's a very good deal. I can tell you, because for most of the people, especially who are coming to colleges, they spend up to 900,000. They spend up to 800,000 Kenya shillings. So you can imagine how much you are going to save on that. And again, when Matthias, you mentioned about 1 year on campus accommodation, you know how much you're going to save on that? Because guys, if you guys don't know, here we pay house on a weekly basis. So paying house on a weekly basis, let's assume you're paying 150, maybe even let's say you're paying $100 every week on your house. So in a year, you're going to spend almost 5,000 or maybe $6,000 on just accommodation. You have not eaten, you have not done any transport, you have not done any, you have not done any other, or you have not covered any other bill. That is just for food, and that is just for the accommodation. So when the university talk about giving you an accommodation for one full year, I can see that's a very big savings. And again, on top of that, you're going to get 30% scholarship. So that's a very huge saving. And I'm encouraging Kenyans, guys, just stop just sitting down and thinking things will just come and happen on your end. Some people have a lot of money. They are just lying in their pocket, and they are just thinking, what can I do? Can I go to Kenyan University to do parallel degrees? I would encourage you, stop going for parallel degrees back in Kenya. Come to countries like this, go to Canada, go to US, go to UK. While you are in those countries, when you finish your studies or during your studies, you'll be able to work and you'll be able to get jobs and you'll be able to change your life. So that is what I can encourage a lot of you Kenyans who are watching this live stream. Someone is asking, it's just a shout out. Thank you, Sam. Does the student visa allow you to have part-time jobs to facilitate for the education cost, or does the agency have hustle connection to facilitate the same? Matthias, you are good to answer that one.
Yes, and I guess you are also a testimony to that.
Yeah, that's
Student
true.
visa definitely allows you to work part-time.
Yeah.
And I can tell you, an average international student from Africa, they earn between 40 to 60,000 Australian dollars a year.
Yeah.
And I also used to assist my students with tax return in the past, but now I let my colleague do that. And we've seen some students that they've earned 90,000 Australian dollars a year. So currently, you are allowed to work 40 hours fortnightly. But if you are working in HK nursing due to COVID, you work unlimited hours right now. On school holidays, even without COVID, you can work unlimited hours. And so there's a great source of employment opportunities for students. At the same time, you balance it with your studies. An average international student earn between $22 to $35 an hour. So it all depends on the sort of job you do. There's a lot of opportunities in disability, agency, community service. You get more money, more hours in that sector because it's a 24/7 sector. And if you're doing nursing, same thing, 24/7 sector. If you're working in hospitality, you get a bit of hours as well. If you're working in warehousing, there's opportunity there. Even business, you can be an Uber driver. So I have some of my Kenya students driving Uber.
Yeah.
These guys they love the Uber business. They all rent the car and they drive Uber and they make money. They also do Uber Eats. So you can combine business with your work. If you are doing business, it does not affect your work hours. You know?
Yeah.
But you need to be focused while you are in Australia. You don't want to work too much and don't meet your study requirements.
Yeah.
The purpose why you came here is to study.
Yeah.
It's only someone that is unwise that is going to focus and be working so much and they fail their classes, they fail exam. You know the foolish thing they will do? They will come back again and pay another tuition fee and enroll for that same course. You see? So you need to be wise about it. Make sure you work and you study and you pass.
Yeah.
Because if you spend more time working and you fail to study, you not fail. The money you've worked, you'll come back again and pay it to the school.
Yeah.
So you need to be smart about it. So there's opportunities to work, and as an agency, we do assist you with the information to get a job. We assist you to settle. We tell you what course to do, what job to look at, how to settle in Australia. So we have office here in Australia. It's a full-on service, and not just me. People like Samuel, they are here to assist.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I've been telling
experience. Other Kenyans are here, they will tell you, I even don't do that anymore. My Kenya student, they know how to do it perfect, better than me. They know. So Samuel can say more about that as well.
I've been telling people to come and look for me when they arrive in Australia, because I think, you know me, I went to a point where I started becoming like an agent, because I was looking for a job and I was helping a lot of people. They were asking, you know, I was connecting people.
So many jobs. They're like, wow, so many jobs in this country.
Yeah, you know? So guys, you don't have to worry about that. And I also have a video that I mentioned, because some people are asking, am I gonna be able to take care of myself when I arrive in Australia? Of course, you'll be able to take care of yourself if you are a responsible person. If you are not responsible, it might be very hard for you, but at least you can see people like me. I'm responsible enough to take care of myself. Now I have a family, I'm taking care of my family as well. So it's just a matter of who you are and what you want to achieve. I can see Mutembei saying asante sana. Mutembei, we are premiering live on your Facebook page. Thank you so much for giving us that platform. And I'm encouraging those people who are watching from Mutembei Live TV to come and join my live stream on my YouTube channel, and that's how you're going to ask your question, and we'll be able to answer or discuss your question on the live stream. Thank you so much for those who are watching. If you have not subscribed, by the way, kindly let us grow this channel. We are 800. At 800 subscribers, we are looking forward to hit 1,000 subscribers, and we want to make this a norm, Madias, because most of the people may have missed this live stream, and maybe they would like to continue knowing more about Australia. So we're gonna make this like a norm, setting some times and coming live together, and maybe trying to answer some more deeper questions that people are continuing to ask. We have Nur Yusuf, scholarship for Masters Livestock Production System Animal Nutrition. I think you have already discussed about that, Marius.
Yes, same thing. So University of New England will be good for that. 30% scholarship.
Yeah, so there is this guy asking, Anafi, how are you, Anafi? You're asking, what is the minimum grade required?
Well, it depends. It depends. With KCSE, most schools, they accept B-, C-, C+. So the main thing is just evidence of graduating, completing your KCSE. That is what we need. Once you have evidence of completing KCSE or your bachelor, don't worry about grades. We know how to work around the admission requirement for you. Okay?
Yeah. So this guy is asking, hi Sammy and Madias, thanks a lot for opening our minds. God bless you guys. Okay, Madias, is age a matter when it comes to scholarship in general study there?
Not at all. Age is not a matter. It depends on your age. What matters is work experience. If you are elderly already, you need to have evidence that you are working. that you are not idle. Even if you have a farm, you work in the farm. That is a solid work experience. Or you are looking after your aging mother. You're looking after your parents. Those are work experience. So age is not an issue. You can access the scholarship, contact us, and you'll get the scholarship.
Wow. So guys, age is not age is just a number, but you just need
Yes.
to show who you are and to show us a track of how you've been doing things on your end. So this guy is asking, is 70% scholarship for the entire course?
Very good question. If you decide to study online, you get 70% for the entire course online. So this is how it works. Let me explain to you. If you want to do a master's, we'll package graduate certificates with a master's. Graduate certificate is 4 subjects, is 6 months. So 4 subjects for 6 months and the master's. So you get 70% off on the entire course for the graduate certificates. Instead of paying about $12,000 for graduate certificate, you only be paying $4,000. So you are saving about $8,000. That is massive. Okay.
Yeah.
So that is one aspect. Then the masters, it's a 16 subject masters you have to do in Australia, so you can get post-study work visa. The 4 subjects you've done in the masters will be given as a credit, and from the graduate certificate will be given as a credit in the masters. So you end up doing 12 subjects in the masters. At the same time, you've saved yourself huge amount of money. But you get 15% scholarship for the remaining subjects in the masters. So that is how it works.
So when you mention about 70% is for those who are studying online, can someone come to Australia and continue studying online?
Very good question. If you're on a student visa, you have to study on campus. But when there's a situation like COVID or campuses is closed, you study online. Moreover, most of these courses are delivered online, even though you go to class. Australia uses digital technology to teach. They have the Blackboard online learning system, the module, where you learn online. So you still study online, but you are a campus student. So you are not necessarily bound to go to class. Sometimes you may have to go for workshop, for practicals. It depends on the course you are studying. It depends. Some course requires you to go to class regularly, like nursing, social work. You have to go to class for participation. So it depends.
So someone is asking here, how much is advanced diploma in management and leadership?
Very good. That is about $6,000 a year. $6,000 a year. If you want to come with that, you need IELTS 6.0 or 5.5 will get you that, but your age also matters. If you're coming for advanced diploma of leadership and management and you are within the age of 22 years, you need to give reasons. Why have you not studied when finishing KCSE at 18 years old? That's 4 years study gap. We need to know what you are doing. If you have a diploma, good, or you've been working, then we can put that in for you. So we look at your case, it's case by case. In the past, so many people use advanced diploma like this to come into Australia, even yourself, Samuel. These are some of the courses we used, but it has changed now. So immigration rules have changed. They want to see more genuine temporary entrants, making sure the course is for your benefits. We don't want you to come and do a course that is not useful for you in Australia. Okay.
Fair enough, fair enough. We have another person asking, any jobs opening for students doing MSc livestock productions system? Any jobs opening?
Yes,
what I normally tell
there
people,
is. There's a lot of job in Australia in the agri sector. So if you are very skillful, you are studying, you stay in the regional area, you get a job in the farm, you apply to work in the farm, you need to do some short courses. So if you're very good, you can get a job in that area. In chicken factory, we have chicken factories in Newcastle, in so many places you could get a job.
We have someone asking, asking here. I work with Madias. Visit our office. Wow, you got the details here now.
Yes, that's Julia. Julia is connected. I never invited her, but thank God she's here.
So Julia, thanks a lot for coming with this information. People, you said
Can
I
you
work.
invite Julia to join? Can I call her in?
Yeah, yeah. I can share this link to her.
Let me send it to her, or you share to her.
Let me just click this. Let me use. Let me type this link on the message, and then she'll be able to join using the link.
I hope she's ready, Julia. Don't worry about the makeup, okay? Just join like that.
Julia, if you can be able to use the link that I've included on the comment section, you'll be able to. I mean, you'll be able to join if you can use the link that I've included in the comment section. Yeah, she will join us
Shortly.
So Julia works with Madias. It's good that
Yes,
she has
she's our
come
director there, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So thank you guys for those who are watching us from Facebook Live. Thank you so much for those who are watching from our YouTube. Thank you so much. Continue sending your question. Continue sending your questions here, and we'll be able to answer your questions. Yeah. Something has happened to my chats. Oh, I can't see them.
So, is Julia able to join?
Yeah, I'll see because I've just shared a link on the screen, but apparently I don't know what has happened to my chats, to my
Okay, then
messages.
that's fine. Do we still have any question?
That's what I'm trying to look for the question because it has just gone. Poop, everything. I had a lot of question here. So I hope it's going to come back, guys, and I hope you guys are going to understand us because this is technology that we use. But
Yeah.
anyway, thank you so much for those who are following us.
Okay, I think I can see some of the questions here.
Yeah,
Let me
can
see.
you?
Okay, someone says, Sam, don't forget I have many journalists who are jobless and are asking whether they can get jobs there and the procedure to use. Yes.
Exactly. Yeah, that's
Get...
he's been asking about journalism. I mean, how they can come here in Australia using the journal. You know, there is I think they have visas for journalists who would like to cover some of the maybe documentaries or something like that.
Yes.
So would you say something?
I mean, there's always a way for them if it's about getting jobs. In Australia, they have to come here as a student to start with, or we do the training visa for them, but it's not open for now. But we can always create opportunities for journalists back in Kenya, especially if they are very good with having access to people. We can get them to work with us as marketing promoters to cover our stories from Australia, share them, and go from there. I think let me just use this moment to talk with you about what I intend to do with you, Samuel.
Yeah.
You know, you are a great man, and I want to support you. You said you have a target of getting 1,000 subscriber.
Yes.
How about we increase that target? Let's increase that target. Let's increase that target to 5,000 subscriber.
Yeah, that would be great.
What we are going to do, I'm going to be giving you a marketing grant of $1,000 so that you can get your videos to be shared by social media influencers like Asad Nasanya.
Yeah.
You can share your link so people can see. You get other people, find other way to do the marketing, but this is the beginning. So we'll support what you are doing. OAS will support you with $1,000.
Wow, yeah,
Then
that would
you
be
can
great.
share your video, people can subscribe,
Mm-hmm.
and then we can make more impact, because it's all about impact. We are helping
Yeah,
people to come and study.
yeah,
It's a business for us, but it's an impactful business. I'm
that's
happy
true.
with the stories, with the lives that are being changed.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
we are happy to support the work you are doing, Sam,
yeah.
and I want to thank you for that. So let's go back to the question. So some of your journalists may benefit from that. If you
Mm-hmm.
think
Yeah,
you
that's
want
true.
to give them some funding for some stuff, that's fine.
Yeah,
Then Julia could not join us, but that's fine. Then
yeah.
there's a
I
question
can't
here
see
I
the
want
question
to.
from my end. If you can see the question from your end, that would be great because
Yes,
from my end
yes.
I cannot see the
I
question.
want to come to Australia when border is open. Please, can I get your contact details? Yes,
Mm-hmm.
please. Check our website, oaastudy.com,
Mm-hmm.
and you'll get our contact details from there.
Yeah. That I have included those details on the description part. I have included your email and the website link, so you guys you can go on the description
Okay,
part and
sorry.
be
You
able.
can repost your questions if we've not answered you, because I can only see recent question. If you have an
I'm
old
just going
question
to
that has
reload.
not been answered,
Yeah.
repost it. I have a diploma in community health nursing. Which
Mm-hmm.
nursing related course can I get in Australia, and the how much tuition fee may be involved? Very good. You can get a Bachelor of Nursing, but you need an IELTS 7.0, each
Mm-hmm.
of the band.
Mm-hmm.
And if you don't want to go through that stress, depending on your work experience and your age, we can get you a Masters of Public Health with your diploma. If you
Mm-hmm.
have 7 years work experience, we get you graduate certificate of business
Mm-hmm.
package with Masters of Public Health Advance. So what that means is you do the online graduate certificates for 70% scholarship,
Mm-hmm.
and the master program, you do that with 15% scholarship. It brings
Mm-hmm.
you to Australia. While you
Mm-hmm.
are in Australia, you
Mm-hmm.
can do a 1 year nursing conversion course, a bachelor,
Mm-hmm.
provided you're a registered nurse from Kenya. If you register as a nurse in Kenya, you
Mm-hmm.
do a 1 year conversion degree
Mm-hmm.
to become a registered nurse in Australia, and
Mm-hmm.
use that option.
Wow, thank you so much. I can see people are continuing to send their question. I've just
Yeah,
grabbed the
just
phone.
resend them on top. I only have 1 year. I don't have much. Resend your
Uh,
questions.
I'm just concerned because I don't want to reload the live stream because I don't know if I'm gonna lose the whole live stream.
Yes, don't reload it. Just let them repost their question.
So guys, if
Repost
you
your
can be able
question.
to continue posting your
And
question,
if you don't have the IELTS and you are
yeah,
young, less
yeah,
work experience, we
yeah,
can apply for Bachelor of Applied Social Science
mm-hmm,
Community Service for you. It's
mm-hmm,
a 3 years bachelor, and you get the same 70% scholarship when
mm-hmm,
you start online, and when you continue in Australia, the
mm-hmm.
scholarship changed to 15%.
Okay.
Is it a must you must pay $13,000 when joining, or you can work and pay slowly, because to get the money in Kenya is not easy? Very good. It's not easy. That is why we advise you to do the course that is affordable.
Yeah.
If you don't have $13,000, this is regarding the question for the MSc in animal science. You
Mm-hmm,
can take other courses that are affordable. We
mm-hmm,
can look at public health at
mm-hmm,
Torrance University. It also relates to animal production. Public health, as you know, most of the issues we are facing today is due to
mm-hmm.
disease outbreak from
Yeah,
animals,
yeah.
swine
Mm-hmm,
flu and all of those. So public health is very relevant. We
mm-hmm,
can get you a cheaper cost with just $6,500. We
mm-hmm,
do the visa and everything. You start online.
mm-hmm,
$6,500. That is
mm-hmm.
about 500 or 600, 800,000 Kenyan shillings, or
So
less than
and
that.
when sorry Madias to just chip in, when you use that amount of money or when you get your visa with that money, that means when the borders open you'll be able to travel to Australia, and then when you go to the campus then you have to pay the full amount.
You'll be working and paying gradually. You pay per trimester. Someone
Okay.
asks a question that is in Doha. Yes, you can apply But the experience we've gotten from students in Doha, in Dubai, they hardly give them the visa. So if we have to lodge your visa for you, you have to go to Kenya. So we lodge it as if you're in Kenya. It's much easier that way because it's Doha, they will think you are not a genuine student. I know you are there for work, but that's how you go about it. Hi guys, I'm Raphael. I did my craft in electrical engineering. Is it possible to enroll in diploma? Yes, you can, Raphael. We have TAFE. We work with TAFE New South Wales, TAFE Queensland, TAFE South, Tasmania, WA. You can apply. So contact us. We have trade school for you. I have a bachelor in microbiology, which is the cheaper course to attend. Mention the course, please. That is Masters of Public Health. Microbiology has to do with the study of microorganisms, which are diseases, viruses. They can be microorganisms. So public health is a very cheap and affordable course to look into. With $6,500, you can get your visa, your initial deposit. You enroll online, you start. $6,500 cover the cost of 3 subjects, plus your visa fee, your insurance, everything that is needed. So it's a massive discount. The second option you can look at is Masters of Scientific Studies. If you want to go further studies into microbiology, you could specialize in biotechnology. You could specialize in biomedical science. These are options you can look into specializing. So with that option, you're going to be looking at $13,000. But if you don't have much, you can do the public health for $6,500.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah, internship program is civil engineering. Yes, that program is suspended for now, the internship, but you can contact us when the borders open. If they start processing internship visa, we'll let you know. What about teaching? Is it possible to study there and teach? Yes, it's 100% possible, but these are the requirements. If you want to teach in primary school or secondary school in Australia, you need to be a qualified teacher. And it's very easy. If you're a qualified teacher in Kenya, you have a bachelor degree in teaching with 1 year teaching practice as part of your degree, and you have IELTS 8.0. 8.0 in speaking, 8.0 in listening. You can teach in Australia. When you come here, you apply for your qualification to be assessed. You'll be assessed as an Australian teacher, and you can teach. If you don't have IELTS, you can decide to go into early childhood education, and you teach in child care centers. You teach little kids that are less than 5 years old. You don't need IELTS 8.0 to do that, but you can start with a diploma. We can also help you with RPL, recognition of prior learning, to get an Australian early childhood education qualification to teach in childcare. Okay. Which is the easiest course that I can come? Does plumbing or electrical, can they, and how much it will cost? Depends on your background. We cannot just tell you which is the cheapest, easiest course to come for. It depends on your background. If you have a background in engineering, fine. If you have a background in business, we tell you to come for related course. Yes, there's plumbing and electrical, and you're looking at a cost $6,000 to $12,000. It all depends on your background. Contact our office in Kenya, chat us up on WhatsApp, and we'll do it. How much money do I need to raise for me to pursue diploma in Australia? With as low as $4,000, you can start a
much, guys, for continuing joining us. I hope Madias will come back. I'm pretty sure something has happened to his, to the device that he's using to join our live stream. Thank you so much, and I hope you guys are getting this question are being answered by, by the migration agent. And you can see there are a lot of opportunities, guys. So if you'd like to know more about Australia, how you can be able to how you can be able to scale the your education, how you can be able to come to Australia to continue with your studies, and there are a lot of opportunities, and the migration agent is here and he's very open. This guy is he's a Nigerian. he came to Australia a long time ago as an international student. He has been able to build himself, and now he works in a migration as a migration agent. He has been to Kenya several times. Personally, I met him in Kenya. He was working with a group of Kenyans, and I believe now they kind of parted ways to be able to to serve on their on their own businesses. And he got his own office in Kitengela. You have seen that message that was here on the screen from a lady who works for him. So it's a very genuine guy, and I'm not telling you so you can be able to use him. You can just go and get the information and decide to use any other migration agent. So I just decided to bring the migration agent that I used, because that is what most of you kept on asking. You guys kept on pushing. We need to see the migration agent that you used, and you can see he's a very informed guy. He knows a lot about my Australian migration things, and especially to do with the students, because as far as I understand, and as far as most of you guys are concerned, uh, coming as a student is one of the easiest, but there are other opportunities that you can use. But to do with the student visa, that is the easiest that you can use. And he has mentioned something very interesting. He has said you can be a student in Kenya, in one of the Kenyan universities, and you come here for internship. So there are those pathways that you can use to come here. So I didn't know that those pathways do exist. So it's good that you guys approach them. Go to their office. They have an office in Kitengela. Don't just rely on this live stream. Here, you may have a lot of questions that may not be able to be answered on this live stream. Just go to their office, talk to them, ask them these questions, see what they see what they can offer, see how they can help you. You may be qualified in one way or another, but you don't know. So I think this the best thing to do is to go talk to them, see how they can help you. And sometimes, like we said, it's not just about money. And he have mentioned something also very interesting, that sometimes some universities that don't even require the bank statement. So we may be thinking, to go to Australia you need a lot of money, but depending on the course that you are choosing and the universities that the university or the college or the school that you want to come, you may not even require the bank statement. Some schools, they don't even require the IELTS. IELTS is the English proficiency. So there are a lot of things. You guys, you need to go and see them, talk to them, go to them personally, see what they can offer, see how they can help you, give them your story. Give them your details. See how they can, see how they can help you put yourself together. So we have mentioned a lot of information, and I hope he's going to continue giving us the information. He's back. Thank you so much, Madias, for coming back. We thought you're
Yeah,
good.
thank you. Sorry about that.
Yeah, there was something that you are saying before, you just you missed before you.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I was explaining was it the diploma course? What was the question?
I've just seen the chats have started coming now.
Oh,
Uh,
perfect.
so yeah, so Yusuf is asking, is 13,000 inclusive of everything, visa fee?
Yes. Visa fee, if you look, some university courses 13,000 with the visa processing. Some is 16,000, some is 6,000. We have University of Newcastle right now. Newcastle is a regional area where you can study, work, very beautiful region, and close to Sydney. The deposit to get your COE is quite low, $6,000 to $10,000. We get your COE for you, and you don't have to study online immediately if you don't want to. But if you study online, you get 20% scholarship. So several options are available. The online study, Kenya need to be attractive to it. It helps, It's a massive opportunity to save. The main goal is you're coming to Australia. We'll make that happen.
Wow, someone is saying here, can the microbiology bachelor assist me getting a nursing admission?
Yes, but it depends. We have a program right now with University of New England where you can get admission into Bachelor of Nursing, graduate entry with your microbiology bachelor. So it's a good one. You need IELTS, 7.0 each of the band. But if you don't want to do IELTS or you're struggling to do one, Instead, you can look at Masters of Public Health at Torrance University, Australia. And you can start online with 70% scholarship. With a budget of $6,500, we can lodge your visa, do everything for you. So microbiology can help you. It's a good degree.
Yeah, and having said that, Madias, sometimes I think sometimes it's not about the course that you are coming to do, but just to get yourself in Australia. Because when you're here, you can be able to navigate a lot. You can be able to exploit a lot of opportunities, different universities, and different courses that you want to do. The only thing is just to get yourself here. Even if if you don't have enough money to use or to use along the process to get the course that you want, you can use that other course or that other option that is available. And then when you get here, you can be able to change the course or to switch to a different school that suits you.
Yes.
Wow. So someone is saying here, Anafi Kenya, if I want to be a permanent resident, what course should I take? And it should take how long for me to qualify to be a Anafi, we had mentioned about that. It's only that when we finish the live stream, you can go back to start the video. I remember there is somewhere that we mentioned about the residence thing, about how you can be able to get your residence. So I think we have exploited almost every question that we had, and thank you guys for those questions, and they are so engaging, and I hope you guys are continuing to think about something that's something else that that you want to ask or that you want to know. But the other thing that I would like to request Madias is that we can make this a norm. We can set up sometimes that we be coming live, even if it's not this long. We can be having at least, even if it's 30 minutes live stream, so we can be able to engage some of the questions that people have. And at least,
Yeah, we'll do that.
Yeah.
And the good thing is we are also going to be doing giveaway. Everybody that comes through Samuel's channel, we're going to be giving you discount in our service fee. We normally charge $500 for some schools and courses, but we're going to give $200 off. Wow. So they will pay $300 alone. In some instances, we charge $200 as well. So it depends. Anyone that comes through you, they will be getting that benefit and that privilege. Once they mention they come through Samuel's channel, they will get that discount from us.
Wow, so shout out to my channel. I hope you guys are going to take that opportunity, because when someone say, I'm gonna give you a discount for service fee, that's not a small amount of money. And again, Madias, I think you're gonna give us one of your employee whom you have maybe mentored, or maybe who have come from Australia, so we can go live with them. Sometimes these people, they want someone who can speak Swahili, maybe we can.
Yes,
we can
I know. Don't worry. The only word I know in Swahili is Mozongo. I will get them in Mozongo when they come here. Mozongo.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'll get someone.
Yeah, we come live together. I remember during our time, you guys used to hold seminars, and I don't know if you guys still do that. You used to hold seminar where you come and have a lot of people talking about different courses. But because those times are gone now, and now we have this platform that we can use, YouTube. We can make videos and like have conferences. Sometimes we can give option to people to join the live stream so they can ask their question lively. So I think that is one of the plans that I also have for this channel. And like we said, Madias, sometimes it's not about me. Sometimes it's not about to grow my channel. Sometimes it's just to give the information for someone who is looking for it. Because I remember during my time when I was growing up, and especially when I did my Form 4, I was looking for someone who can give me information on how I can go to America. I didn't know about any other country. But here we are now. We are giving people information on how they can go to different countries and different options they can use. There are some cheaper options that people can use, and there are some better options that people can use. And talking about Australian dream, it's a dream because it has helped a lot of people. So many people, like you mentioned, Madias, have achieved a lot. I being one of them, have achieved a lot while being in Australia, here in Australia and back home. So I believe most people are also going to, to get that opportunity and use that opportunity to, to change their lives. We have exploited almost every question. but I can see someone saying you got interrupted when you are answering Raphael Kiprop question. And to add on that, can he get a scholarship on that course? I didn't know which question was that. If Raphael can repeat your question on the comment section, we will be able to answer it. And Anafi said, do you, do you recover ticket coming home? I mean, flight ticket. Uh, yes, Anafi, you need the flight ticket every time you board the plane. It's not about Australia, it's everywhere. Even in Kenya, if you want to go to Kisumu or Eldoret using the flight, you have to pay for the flight. So you require the flight. Someone said, count me some. Yeah. I think he just said I'll be one of them grabbing this opportunity. So Paul Waidaka, kindly go to Kitengela office. Make sure you see them there. Talk to them, ask your question. They will be able to explain to you. If you'd like more clarification from Madias himself, he will be able to get back to you and he will be able to answer your question. Mutembei, hi guys, I'm Raphael. I did my craft in electrical engineering. Is it possible to enroll diploma in Australia? Oh, that was the question that you were answering, Madias.
Yes, it's possible. It's possible to enroll diploma in Australia. So
Wow.
you just need to contact us and we advise you. We have TAFE colleges, various trade colleges. We advise you the right course to do. Contact us.
Yeah, and just to add on that, electrical or things to do with electric is one of the best courses that you can do here in Australia because it leads to permanent residence. And again, it's so demanding when it comes to jobs. So I think we have exploited almost every question that we had here, Madias, and
Thank you very much.
we have taken almost 1 hour and almost 45 minutes on our live stream. So I would like to take this opportunity to thank you. And like we have mentioned, allow me just to put myself together and see when we can be coming live, and of course at your own convenience. And
No
again,
worries.
Motembei, I hope you have heard this about uh, advertising or shouting up my YouTube channel to other Kenyans so it can reach more people. So, and Madias is going to sponsor and to do something on that. Motembei, I know you are one of journalists and you are going to do that. And I know you're going to give me two or three other journalists who can help on that, so we can be able to grow this channel and to reach many people. We want to make impact on our Kenyan generation. Yeah, so we are going to do that, and Madias has mentioned about that, and he's going to do something about that, which I'm very, very happy about it. And guys, make sure you grab the opportunity when you go to when you come to Madias, when you go to Madias office, or when you come to the live stream. When you come to when you want to go to Australia or to go to Canada and you happen to say, I've come from real life abroad, or Sam, my name is Sam for those who don't know me. You mentioned that you have come from real life abroad, you are going to get yourself a discount. So make sure you mention that and you keep that in mind. And again, there are so many scholarships that Madias have mentioned about on this live stream. Guys, make sure you grab those opportunities because they are not always there. And I think this is a very big opportunity for many people. Caroline Kabungo, you said came in late, but I'm asking if my sister in Australia as a student, how can
How
she
can you
sponsor
sponsor
us?
us? Yeah, that's why we need to look at the schools that does not require sponsorship. Okay? Can you hear me clearly?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Good. We look for the school that does not require sponsorship. And your sister, because she's on a student visa, we don't want to expose her that much of so many questions. How did she get the money? So it's best she does not sponsor you when it comes to that, except she's studying nursing or she's working as a nurse. It will be best that way she can sponsor you. If not, she can just pay the money and we get a school that does not require bank statements. Okay.
Fair enough. So we are just going to end this live stream, and Mathias, what would you like to tell Kenyans or to tell other those who are watching us? And
Well,
before we end the live stream, and yeah.
thank you so much for this opportunity.
Mhm.
I would like to advise those people out there who are thinking, oh, Australia border is still closed, COVID situation is not going to end. No, the first thing you need to focus on, nothing has changed. The principle has not changed. You don't need the border of Australia to be open to come into Australia. You need a visa. Okay. The
Yeah.
first thing is to get a visa. And visas are being processed now. So key into this online program, get your visa. It takes about 6 months because of COVID delays. So when you get your visas, when the border opens, it is only those that have a visa that can come.
Yeah.
So if you are waiting for the border to open, the border will open, then you start your visa, you will end up spending another 1 year back in Kenya. So if you want to key in now, start the process now, get your visa. When border open, it's easier for you to come. So I want to encourage people out there, talk to your family. If you don't have much money, talk to your family, your relative. Let them plan. This is an investment. If they have to sell the land, let them sell a land to invest for you to come and study in Australia. It's going to be a life-changing experience. You have access to bank loan in Kenya. You can get a loan that are realistic from cooperative. Whatever you can do to support yourself to start the dream, start it and start small, and you'll become someone successful in future. OAA study is available to help you in Kitengela. We are the solution maker. We are passionate about what we do. I'm very passionate to see Africans successful, and we would like you to be part of our success story. Okay? Thank you very much for this time.
Thank you so much, Mathias. And just the last question I would like to clarify: do you, in your office, do you guys do English test, IELTS and PTE?
Because we have much schools that don't require IELTS, so we don't do the test, but we prepare students. We give them information where to do it in Kenya. So if they need it, we tell them where to do it.
Okay. So thank you so much, Mathias, and I hope you guys are going to take the opportunity what Mathias has explained on this channel. And this channel is all about giving you the right information and telling you what is expected of you there. Mathias is so kind to share his information because he's a migration agent. He understands these things, and the way you can see him talking here, if you engage him one-on-one, he's going to give you detailed information, and exactly he's going to to be specific with what you're looking for. And I hope you guys are going to grab the opportunities. Whatever he has mentioned on this channel about the scholarship, about the discount that you guys are going to get if you mention that you're coming from Real Life Abroad YouTube channel, I hope you guys are going to take that opportunity and you're going to do something about it. Otherwise, don't wait until the borders are open, because visas are still being processed. When the borders open, only those with visa will be able to travel to Australia. If you don't have a visa and you are still in Kenya waiting for borders to open, you still wait for your visa to be processed when the borders open. So if you can be able to process your visa now, better for you. So thank you so much, and I'm going to end the live stream now. And thank you so much, Mathias. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Yeah, bye.
Bye.